will return after these messages.
Yeah! It's the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Time to start the show. Talking things and collectibles. Here we are, let's go. Controllers buying everything. Their minimum profits, what to say. On Mark, it's ready the show. Time to talk, let's go.
Hey everybody, Smart Mark Sterling here. We are doing a little toy vlog today. I'm joined by my pal, Alex Reynolds. What's up, Alex?
My new nickname, pal.
We are in Dallas,
Texas.
and a lot of people, Ethan Page, Matt Cardona, told me that the greatest toy store in America, maybe on Earth, exists in Dallas. Here we are.
Get the sign.
Where's the sign? Dallas Vintage Toys. Oh,
There it
man,
is.
terrible. And they said you have to do it. So we woke up, ass crack at 10 o'clock in the morning, made our way down
I was
here.
up at 7.
Up at 7, doing cardio. I was up at 10. But here we are. Very excited to check this out and see what they got. Apparently, did you hear him say they have the famous Boba Fett, the rocket-firing Boba Fett,
I don't
worth
know what that means.
$300,000?
It's is that legit?
Yes. It's actually
$100,000.
the most valuable toy on the market ever. Rocket-firing Boba Fett. He says he has it. I would love to take a look at it.
I'm excited to see it just for that. But yeah, have I told you that I've never seen Star Wars?
Oh, come on!
Oh yeah. Have you seen that? Do you have any of these?
I have Brody, Luthez, and Vern Gagne from
And
the
the-
first series.
And you that's the ones you wanted, or just that's
those
the
are the
ones?
ones that I wanted. Yeah, because I ideally, it's weird saying this because I just wrestled him or took an iron claw from him.
Right.
But I do want that Legends Kevin Von Erich
Oh yeah.
and the Legends Kerry to go with like the Kevin.
Oh, 100%.
I didn't want to get the Power Town and then get the Mattel. Like I'd rather like the package package deal.
I feel you.
But yeah, I've never seen the diamond one.
Do you have any of these?
No. Do.
They're really good.
I know, but like
I don't collect them.
I already have a Jake. I think if they didn't come in 2 packs, I would get them. Like, because I love the Brick Root.
I need that Ultimate Piper, not this one, but the one that just came out.
The 97 one?
Yeah. Wonder if they have it. Holy crap, they have a lot.
Oh, see that?
Oh yeah. Look at that. Well, Brian. I lost my picture from this hangman. It fell off the display, and I lost the picture forever.
Devin.
It's somewhere in my room. Do you see the Sid that's coming out?
Looks great.
Oh my god, it's my perfect Sid.
Looks so good.
Who's that? Who's that loser?
Some douche. Oh, look at that though.
Oh yeah. Did you?
Look what I found.
They don't have any Alex Reynolds here.
No. I think I'm gonna do get this set on card.
You don't have it?
I have the set, but I opened it. I don't have.
Oh, you're a
card.
psychopath.
So
You have to get them all.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have the Anna Chase still on card.
Yeah, right. That's good. Yeah, you need the whole group, pal.
Yeah,
Signed, maybe, from your pals.
I thought about that. This box is kind of beat up.
They did. I don't.
Alex, did you see? Were you a fan of Batman Forever?
Yes.
Okay.
I've had those toys.
Did you see that McFarlane is announced that they're doing this entire set with Tommy Lee Jones,
Really?
The Riddler.
Jim Carrey?
Yep, the Batman and the Robin. Like ultimates with the Batmobile from this movie.
Oh, man.
And they kind of look like the toys.
Yeah.
But the ultimate versions.
How tall?
6 inch.
6 inch?
Yeah. They're unbelievable. Like, I don't have any Batman, so I don't think I need it, but like...
I've seen, didn't they just do Batman Forever?
Returns? They did Returns, McFarlane, with the Batmobile.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Figures of the year.
Really?
Like 3 years ago. They're unbelievable. Yeah. I've literally never seen a boy's toy in my life.
It's really cool, but I've only ever seen Starlight.
There's a Playmobil.
Huh. They must have.
Yeah.
Just started watching the show. Season 1, really good. Started season 2, really insane. Whoa, this is awesome. Imagine getting that as a kid. Holy shit.
Maybe you can just have the line back.
All right, here's for Angelico. This is the turtle section.
Yeah, that's nice because when I got it.
See, he doesn't know about this. Angelico. I'm watching these guys work over there, and they are just getting collections in and pulling out the best ones. It's like a factory here. What do we got here? Some loosies?
Yep.
Ooh,
That guy.
I got a little loose. You know, John is pretty loose, huh?
Yeah. Real loose boy.
Loose John. Oh, man, I had that game. I think it stunk. Or at least I stunk at it. Gonk, gonk. Gonk.
Actual, like...
Is it from the movie?
No, it's
Quality control passed.
it's a
Man with the golden gun. Pen?
limited edition prop replica. Oh, so you make the golden gun.
Prop replica.
$2,000.
That's a lot.
I would love that. That's fucking awesome.
What is this Jurassic Park thing?
My goal was always to be a pro wrestler,
Yeah.
but my dream is to be James Bond.
All right, this is the graded room.
Graded? Did we get the graded?
Yeah, I give it an A.
I'll give it an A already.
Look at this. I peeked my head in and was blown away. Look at this. Vintage, graded Star Wars. Like from 1979. What are the prices?
It's not good when they don't have them on it.
Look, oh my
No, it's
God.
expensive.
There's a, I'm gonna do the math, 50-year-old figure
Yeah.
in that condition.
$2. That's what the tag says.
This right here is very rare. So this is probably worth a lot. Death Squad Commander, because they took it off the market quickly because it said death.
Huh.
Apparently. So then the Return of the Jedis aren't worth as much. They still are worth a lot, but it was a later movie, you know, obviously.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the coolest thing is the casing.
Yeah.
Like,
We don't talk about it enough on the podcast, but graded figures look awesome.
especially when it's like, if you get a whole set
Yes.
graded, like that looks really cool.
Look at this.
Who
Bat
would
kit.
ever buy this?
Only losers. Just kidding. I would love to have that in my room. Look at this Batcave. You see this? This is the.
Dude, I had that.
Yeah, this is the Batman Returns.
I love that. Where you have the glass on top that you can go through.
My God. So this is Batman Returns, not.
Yeah, I don't know if they did one for.
Oh, they had a Batcave for the
first one.
I think. The Batmobile.
This is the only one I remember. $500 Jeez.
Sealed.
I literally had every one of these.
I remember that Batwing.
This Batmobile that like from Batman Returns.
Oh yeah.
That like you push the button and the sides come off.
Yes.
Loved it.
Do you think they put that scene in the movie so they could make a toy that?
Probably. Like, hey, how can we sell another Batmobile? Let's make it different. My son like doesn't really know like superheroes, but he knows like Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
So I'd like buy him a couple things, and I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get him like a retro Batmobile. And then I looked at the prices. I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy a new one. Yes. Just gonna go to Walmart and get one.
Oh my God. See, what I'm doing nowadays is quality over quantity. I've been getting rid of full collections that I don't super love and trying to get quality figures.
Yeah. These are the original ones?
It looks to be 1988 Playmates TMNT Series 1 10 back Raphael plastic head.
I loved these.
There's the rubber head and the plastic head. Look at this, unpunched, sealed and graded. Rated 75 out of 100. Holy shit, 80 out of 100. I have the Donatello, but not graded.
I love those turtles. Love them.
This is what and Helico would be drooling over. Okay, now I did see that they have some graded Hasbros over here.
Yeah.
What do we got? Oh my God! What's the price of that?
You need that?
I mean, I have it, but like a graded? Holy smokes. 80. Oof. How would I even...
Now, I don't really know much about graded stuff.
Yes.
But when you send it in,
Yep.
they grade it.
Yep.
They encapsulate it.
Yep.
In
That's
the case.
part of the price. Yep.
How much is the price to get something graded?
Like a video game could be $100. So I've never done a figure, so probably a similar thing. But the gamble is like maybe you send it in and it's not a good grade, and then the value does not equal the amount you've paid for it.
Yeah. Is this DiBiase always blonde?
Yeah. Super blonde.
That's so, like, he had like blonde highlights. I don't know, like, I started collecting after Hasbro's. So Hasbro's have like zero sentimental value. Which I'm glad, because it would just be a slippery slope.
This is my favorite thing. If I got rid of everything that I own, every collection, I would keep WWF Hasbro's.
Really?
Look at this, the Tough Talking graded. Look at that. So Alex was wondering, like, how much does it cost to like get a figure graded?
That's a good question. I'd say like during the pandemic, like some of the carded figures was like around $135 per like carded figure. We just sent in a factory facility Eternia play set. I think that was like $800, and we sent in the Rolling Thunder and the Dino Rider T-Rex. I think those were $400 each. I think the loose figures were like around the $70 to $80 range. I mean, grading isn't for everyone, but definitely if it's more sentimental or if you think it's going to grade really high, I mean, definitely do it, or just to protect it. Or you can just get acrylic cases and put it into, like we have the Boba Fett. We just got that in, and we just have it in an acrylic case. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so that's not graded; it's just cased.
We were talking about how cool it looks when you have a whole series on display. encased.
Just kind of pops
Yeah.
behind acrylic instead of like
Yeah.
the plastic star case. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
I always, I've been doing this for 32 years, so people are always like, Sean, what should I collect? I was like, collect what you like, man.
Right,
And if
yeah,
it just
yeah.
happens to, like, I collect a bunch of stuff from my childhood. I grew up with He-Man, Kenner, Mask, and G.I. Joe. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Or if you're chasing stuff, just go for, maybe not chase the whole run, but just
Right.
baby steps.
Yeah.
What does a graded figure like? What does the value skyrocket to when you grade a Han Solo here from the original series?
Well, the grading companies have become a little bit more strict. I'd say we've kind of pumped the brakes on grading a lot of stuff. We just started grading again during the pandemic. I think Diamond Comics bought AFA, and just everyone was grading everything, CGC, PSA, you name it.
Right.
And there was just a whole backlog. But we've kind of pumped the brakes, and like we've got like some of the Kinder Batman stuff. Those are factory sealed. They're in great condition. They just came in. But there is a turnaround time. So if they say they have the expedited service, we did that for the Eternia. We just sent in the Rolling Thunder and the T-Rex Dino Rider. You pay a little bit more for that, but it might be done in 2 months. If you don't, it's about 240 business days.
Jesus.
Damn.
So that could be a year,
Yeah.
year and a half. When we had some of our stuff at the grading companies, it was like 2 years. And that's kind of why we were. So definitely don't send in everything. Just send in what you think you want to do, or just buy acrylic cases.
How long did it take you to get this room like all graded? Like, would you send in like a series at a time?
I mean,
Or like, hey, we're doing Hasbro's. Let's
it just
send
really
in a bunch
depends on
of.
what we get, because I mean, we buy stuff every day
Right.
from people worldwide, and we flew out to one guy in New Mexico, and we bought like 130 moving boxes of vintage toys, and then we drove straight back in a moving truck. That was like a lot of the Hasbro stuff, the Toxic Crusaders, Ninja Turtles, stuff that we usually don't grade. Then we found out that that price point is a lot more expensive than
Right.
the 6x9 carded Joes and Mego and Star Wars figures. So definitely check out the tier prices before you just jump in on that. And the acrylic cases, I think, are only like $19 or $22 if
Yeah.
you don't get them graded. So.
Yeah.
So what is some of the best, craziest, most rare pieces you have in this room?
We traded. Well, I mean, we have the 21 back Boba Fett. We have some Letty Star Wars figures there from Mexico. So the Tusken Raider was never part of the Kenner 12-inch line, so that's the only way you could get that from Mexico.
Oh wow.
In the 70s. We have some graded factory sealed cases of Strawberry Shortcake. There's 48 carded figures in there. I think 6 of the Manta figures. And then I had my wife bring this up because I knew y'all were coming. It's not for sale, but this is the L-slot rocket firing Boba Fett.
There it is.
So Golden has a J slot. I think the reserve is 500,000 on theirs, and then a painted L slot just sold at Heritage, I think, for 525,000.
So I preface this vlog with I've never really seen Star Wars or have any connection
We're gonna
to
mute
it.
this out, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's on Disney Plus. I think.
I just want to know why this is so expensive.
Well, so back to let's see if we have the carded figures that have the. So get a free Boba Fett. So kids saw that. They sent in the proof of purchase. They mailed it off. They saw it on the Star Wars Holiday Special, which was a great program. It was only aired one time. He made his debut in that cartoon. Ryan is a dragon, and then we actually have some of the Mattel Battlestar Galactica pieces in the back. And there's a guy that actually worked at Kmart. He brought in a whole bunch of those, and then he told it. So some of them were firing, and some of them had the sticker where you just hit the deal and it just clicks and it doesn't fire. And he told us instead of Kmart pulling them off the shelf, they just put it on clearance. So, but that story was, a few kids choked on it. One kid did pass away. It was in the newspaper. I think there was a lawsuit, and Kenner was like, I don't want any part of that. So they gave you that little "we're sorry" pamphlet, and you just got the standard Boba Fett where the missile is actually sonic welded in there. So the only way to get a rocket fire in Boba Fett is that you actually worked at Kenner, where you had an uncle, aunt, mom, or dad, or whatever, and they were supposed to be all destroyed. There's rumors, there's 70 to 100 known examples. I think I looked at the POP report. There's only been about 32 or 34 that have been graded. Wow. So, but that's the lure of it, and everyone saw that advertisement, and everyone's like, oh, I had one growing up. And no, you never did. I think there is a rumor that there's a guy in Cincinnati that passed out some prototypes or first shots to kids trick-or-treating. I don't know if that's the lure of the Kroger building where Kenner was back in the day, but lots of fun stories. It's kind of like the Wonder Bread He-Man. Wonder Bread's like, we never did that, and then Mattel's like, we never did that either.
So then the one that you have is the prototype?
Correct, yeah, they're all prototypes, the Rocket Fire and Boba Fett's, and then they also have numerous different paint schemes, like the yellow white one. There's one of those. Some of them are one of one, one of two. There are a lot of the similar color L slots. Some of them don't have the mechanism in the back. Some of them don't have the missiles. Some have scratch test patterns and everything. So I think back in the day there was one gentleman that he put like a whole run, but that'd be almost impossible to do today, because back then they were like 5 to 18, 20 something thousand, about 20 years ago.
So question, if somebody came in and was like, hey, $500,000, would you sell it?
I'd probably have to move it at that deal. This is my third one.
Holy!
But this is at my house. So I just brought it up here to show y'all.
But I'm just
when
saying,
Matt Cardona was here, I called my wife.
Would you sell it?
Possibly, or a possible trade. But I mean, we don't even have it.
What are you
at
going
the
to trade
shop.
a house?
Everybody's got a price.
It's like a 52 Mantle rookie card, maybe.
Yeah.
That's the guy that made it. So this is not a kit. This is actually made out of, I think, architect, and Scott knows a better way, but it's handmade from scratch. It was a 6-month build. And you take it down and you lift up and everything's to scale. It's just like crazy.
Wow.
The guy just brought it in, and he's also like, I have the life size of Luke and Tauntaun. I was like, what is the size of that? Will that even fit in here? Do I have to keep it in the warehouse?
Right.
But
Mark, what is that? That is a Star Destroyer. Totally.
a bunch of prototypes that I traded towards that. So I just did a straight trade of stuff that's like I thought was cool. Like I had almost a carded full set of the Letty figures from Mexico, and like sometimes I deep dive into stuff and no one knows what I collect, or the stuff that I collect no one knows anything about. So I just did like a trade, and I was like, okay, well, we'll just do a straight trade. So
and so these aren't graded; they're just in the acrylic
they
cases.
are graded.
Oh, they are. Mm-hmm. And where does it say the grade?
It's going to be on the side.
Oh, the side.
So usually people
okay.
like it like that. There are some that we do pick up from people where they have the grades up at the top, and just a lot of people don't necessarily like that because a lot of people grade it on the side.
Yeah.
And with like video games and stuff, I think they usually grade it up at the top.
Yeah.
That Power Glove actually came from a guy that worked at Mattel for 34 and a half years.
Oh, wow.
We had to like peruse him, and we had 3 of them. We sold 2, one at Heritage, and another guy flew in from Singapore to pick it up. It's just great to hear like the stories behind everything.
Of course.
And it's just like when I first started, like I didn't think like I'd be getting to meet like or deal with people from the Dallas Cowboys or New York Yankees, or have celebrities come in. And
Really?
so it's just
That's awesome.
kind of like a small world.
I know this guy's rare, right? What
Blue Snaggletooth. So
Yeah.
he came with Sears Cantina. And the story was when they gave Kenner the black and white deals, they didn't know that he was going to be short. I think we have the red Snaggletooth over there. So he was short, and it wasn't the color deal. So then there's 2 different versions, a tall and a short.
Got it. I'm looking at this Ric Flair. I have a gigantic Ric Flair collection. What are we talking about for a price on a graded 80 Hasbro Ric Flair.
We have it at $7.99, but we can probably do $6.50, so everyone's pricing it around that price.
$6.50.
That's not a bad price for that Ric Flair.
These mean men are coming back at us.
Secret room, do not enter. Cereal.
So this.
You have a chest.
Whoa.
So this family was actually in the toy business for about 65 years. And this is a Gremlin display.
Yep.
So the story they told me in 1983, they took this to New York Toy Fair and presented this to Steven Spielberg. So it says, warning, you must obey all Mogwai rules. And these are all hand-painted hard copies and wax sculpts of the entire run of the LJN Gremlin line.
Oh my God.
And those are the corresponding code numbers to the packaging. The green wax guy was up there, and because it's Texas, it's hot, he was totally like just
Melted.
bent over, and Scott was able to apply some hot air and just kind of fold him back. That's why he's taking a nap. But you can see the hand-painted resin on stripe. And
So this is after the movie came out.
either before or after. I think the movie came out in 84, so this would have been around the same time at New York Toy Fair.
Gotcha.
Japanese artist, and this was that's original D&D on the bottom.
Oh damn. Oh, the art pieces. Yeah, wow.
And a local tattoo artist made the one up top because Heritage sold the original for $750,000, and he couldn't tattoo during COVID because they shut down. But that took him 6 months to do oil painting and cured. And this is a copy of the Thomas Crown Affair, the Monet.
Oh wow.
That is still at the end. I just like that movie. So
Great movie.
And what you got some?
The original or the
the original is kind of. My dad told me about that. He's like, no, the split screen was when it first and then when it first came out. They were very proud of the split screen. So I was like, it's giving me a headache.
So this is your personal collection stuff?
I had a bunch of shoes, but I've got about 200 pairs of shoes. I sold my Chunky Dunkies, the Mummies, a lot of the other stuff. Some local guy came in, and I just want to put more toys in the case. And I've got about 150 pairs of shoes at home, and I only wear like the same 5 pairs.
only got 2 feet?
Yeah. I thought,
Whoa! Holy shit!
I thought this was funny too. The AM wrist radio. It looks like a prison monitor.
It looks like an ankle
No, it
monitor.
goes for like $8. I was like, that's hilarious. Barbie, come on, you've been up to no good.
And obviously, Sean's got a ton of autographs in the case from different people that have visited the store.
Oh, look at that!
I was about to say, someone familiar's in the case.
Well, you guys need an Alex Reynolds
You guys get an Alex Reynolds chase.
and a Mark Sterling, yeah.
I'll sign it.
We got the Danhausen down there too, the chase,
Oh yeah, damn.
and then a almost one of a kind collectible up there with the Mark Henry autographed hand. When Mark came in the store for an autograph signing, everybody was asking me what we were going to get him to sign, and we had that hand holding business cards at the front counter. And I grab it, and Sean's looking at me like I just told him to swear rude or something. And he's just like, "What's the hand for?" He's like, "Oh, Mark's gonna know."
Yeah.
Mark chuckled. He looked at me and he goes, "Man, I've signed about 100 of these things."
Jeez.
Wow, this is cool. I love the PC stuff for sure.
Yeah, my son, he's 11. He's the one that brought in the rocket Fett, and he's the one that decorated this.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, we cleared some down.
The hoverboard is
I was
sick.
like, whatever you want to put in here, just decorate. And Ray Park, he's been here 3 times. And but But it's just funny because we get people sign the glass case, and I was like, Ray, can you sign this? And then he's like, bloody hell, you want me to sign the freaking Lou next? I was like, hey, if you're offering, we didn't get him to sign the crapper, don't worry. But back down to other items, but this is the Mattel Shogun Warrior, and that fist flies, but I'm not going to shoot it at you.
And this is like a very rare piece?
They're... So you...
Oh my God!
I did not. It's got a trigger here. When I was on Good Morning sign this waiver. But yeah, so they usually break. But usually the toes are cracked, this lever's broken, or this is cracked in the back. So I did not mean to do that.
No worries. I think that rocket launcher Boba Fett would make my foot feel better.
Don't go there, no.
Oh yeah. So I know nothing about these.
They're pretty awesome. They don't come in too often. This is a $6 million man, Sasquatch. As I said in our video, he's the hide and seek champion. So,
right.
And so these are pretty cool. I think this is the rarest one of the bunch.
What's it got for a date on here?
I think they're like 78 or 1978.
Wow.
So you either get like a Star Wars figure or get him. And then there's Dragoon right there.
Damn.
I only get $11.88 back in the day. The guy that brought in said he was an only child and he would mow the lawns and buy some awesome big robots. Radine.
These are huge.
Yeah, 2 feet tall.
I can't imagine them being on the
Zynga?
shelves in stores.
Yeah.
They actually just re-released them.
Oh, really?
I think 2 are up for order. I think we ordered 1. Someone just told me that they're doing another one.
Damn. That's cool. And these will go fast, you think?
So we're probably just gonna have these in the shop. I mean, I think 1 or 2 are missing a missile, so we might have that part in the back.
Oh.
Then here's another D&D original. Then this was on the cover, I believe, of Fortune Magazine, 78, the original artwork. The X-Wing's got the dollar bill, the Star Destroyer's big money sign.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Coins right there.
Damn. And that's the big warehouse.
Yeah, this is a break room. This is when Lou Ferrigno was here.
Nice.
I always dig through people's trash up front. So. But his agent wanted a Coke, and I loved him on King of Queens, so I was nerding out. And it's like when Doug went out, took out the trash, he's like, the Hulk is our next door neighbor. But, so I was like, Lou, it has to all be in your writing if we're going to go pick up your lunch, but that's his diet. Turkey sandwich, less tomatoes, 1 slice of cheese, extra turkey, mustard.
Damn.
Damn, that's my lunch.
I'll sign your name right next to it.
Not a large Coke, Lou?
No, that's his agent.
Oh, okay.
His agent grabbed the pen. I was like, Lou, I want it to be in your writing. No one will believe me. But
Cool.
you're a Harrison Ford hand silver.
I'm a Han guy. You got a couple in there.
We got this one right there. That's 80 plus.
Okay.
Next to your man Chewbacca.
I know the Zoids came out like 81. Yeah.
And then, so this one is 1977 original.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the new laser cut cases. So the older cases, they used to tape the weapon on the sides. That is a newer case.
Sick. And then this one, you said?
We can do $199, so we're giving you a discount for you.
I'm doing $199.
$199. Oh, there's someone behind us.
Very limited. It's a mid-2000s next.
I'll take it.
It is really cool how they display the gun.
Yeah. I have like a display with a vintage collection Han, the original on-card Han. So this goes perfect with it.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. Quality over quantity.
Exactly.
Do I need every classic Star Wars?
Or just
Yes.
And that's what I did. I traded a bunch of my stuff for that one piece.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
It's a gun. Sword is way cooler.
Yeah. Well, you grab it, put it on set. That's probably his fingerprint on it. He's the only one that's opened it.
Oh, wow. Who is this?
Coheed and Cambry.
Oh, yeah.
They usually come in when they're in town. So last time they called us up on a Monday, we're like, yeah, we'll totally let you in on our day off. You can do it. So yeah, I purchased that from the prop store. That's the actual metal one. They have a lot of rubber stunt ones.
Yeah. Holy crap, from Masters of the Universe. It was in Dolph's leg. Hip. The Super 7 has this as a toy, right? I mean, one of the Super 7 Dolph Lundgren figure has this dagger in his hip.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
I'd still like to find the giant sword, but it hasn't been up for sale yet. They had. I was in Indian style. Both my legs were asleep. It was like an hour, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" The director kept coming in. He's like, "Are you still asleep?" I was like, "Yeah." Because you can't make any noise.
Right, of course, yeah.
All right, we did it. I came away with a very expensive piece, quality over quantity. I keep saying it. Alex, what did you think? You said it.
It was
Great store.
an unreal store. A must stop if you're in this area or anywhere close by. It's worth a drive, worth a trip.
Yeah, I would say even if you're not in the area,
Yeah,
you could make a trip for this.
yeah. I was looking at those Legion of Doom Legends from Mattel.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't have the arm pieces.
Oh.
And it was like $175, and I was like, if I'm gonna get them, like I wanna get them complete.
That's crazy. The value of those Legion of Doom figures, 175. This is 200, and this is a 50-year-old figure.
Yeah.
But really happy to come home with this, and man, great experience.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming with me, pal.
Hey, it was my pleasure.
All right, let's go to work.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh baby!
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.